Right, yeah, he's gotten on fire earlier. He's strong. Has some drinks and was waiting for some of him to take his home. You know, there's a usually goes by 660. And there's just private.
The conditions are generally
It was like if you go look at the house, I was like, like that's a great job. That's it'll be like a risk that he made from like consistent. You were supposed to do a submission, we're just doing and the judge said, I'm not bad. And she saw she's
yeah, they're in this
I was like, and they're like, we're just we're here. You guys requested this. You want the chance of him being impeached is too high for it to be here pre-trial. So I told the prosecutor, it's like, you guys believe yes, he already told us that this was that he followed through the because he did not really understand. You say the ignorance of the laws, the people that have been watching all that was hard to get that case. It's like, sorry, It's very cool. 1997, a little bit underrated. That's specific. I actually it's true that she's my son's I think they start something good. I think that's the other part of it. She's like, it's like, and she's like smoking. So we're actually was not even if you did all the best, it's funny to be like, oh, yeah, so true. Oh, yeah. Sure.
It's
No,
like-
no, I gave you. Yeah.
If you refuse to work.
So they went to check you, yeah.
Because we have a sign.
So.
Which
Screeches on it.
Like you have a box like our road is 2 hours or 2 miles and like 2 minutes.
Same investigation.
You could avoid that.
And it also doesn't make a lot of sense, this one, street on fires.
I thought about going back.
Leaving a gas station, we're like,
You're a town. It's like, make money on that.
I'm sitting in a nice truck here. It seems like.
There's less like tires, it's so like,
This is. All of these just like.
solid citizen, got a
I
I got all the songs. I don't care.
What was the amount of questions we do, of course. No, I need to.
That's the spiritual. I got this. The other day, or you heard the discussion on this. But it was a song, and it's like that, like trying to. So. Yeah, it's a bunch of other question. It's like, yeah, it's not so that's right. I guess I did. And I was like, because. Yeah, this proceeding. She's my.
You can get involved probably.
And then I like the tax. And the pirates. So we could do this on.
You don't want to use it, that's what they.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we'll keep that.
This one's gets some ridiculous. Thanks.
Fuck it,
I mean, it's like.
And it's like, oh, you know, you're out of March.
They're like, what should they order?
I can watch this.
Actually,
It's like, it was like talking to a professional athlete, like, it's.
yeah.
And I even. Actually. So we got. So. Section, I think that's starting.
It's just a class, I'm not the right.
And.
Usually coordinated and also that.
I
don't need to. But I'll I'll be better. So I'm also like, perform the management.
Wrong. It was like, it was like. Or if it was very far. Yes. It's born. That's what I will say this.
So you can do it. So check here, so you can do it in the office. Well, it's not practice. You have like now you talk. It has to be.
You feel like you're. Actually, it's like one.
Like it's climbing like the something like that. So. Like he was like, I'm
Oh, yeah.
But if the wrong shot.
So Fleischer was. Fleischer. There's a lot of questions here. Here, this is free, sir. He's like. So I'd be like, your ass kicked with seem like it might as well. There's something that's like burning that.
I mean, it's just big.
Be aware that any time that they say that's not. This is just for the entire for the rest of the world.
It was smooth.
For copies, yeah, no contact.
Parallel thing.
I understand. It's not like a freeze. Shouldn't have to guess. No contact. I don't think so. There's nothing with pre-trial. Your condition. It's never not like it was anywhere. So you think there's there.
So I'll take it 30 or 2. We're all
You gotta get this. It's like.
So much more than you, just what you said.
She goes. So like. And he said something. Jackson died. Said like I thought he was in my like but then Michael Jackson lyrics the stage they thought all questions he's a sneeze from on to the mind. It's like everybody was like, he was like,
All right, please.
Stop. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, you ready? Please. Thanks for being patient. Hi. Last name of your client?
Green.
Green?
Yes, it's the BDR. There was, it looks like there was one that I loaded.
All right, they're gonna get a scram today. Any further,
Yeah, I would just like to say that, you know, she has entered into AA. She's been doing AA.
Great,
She's been doing some things. She's in school.
she's gonna get a scram today, man. She tested positive. She has a DWA that was dismissed less than a year ago, man. Come up, Miss Green. She's lucky she's not going to jail, really.
Absolutely understand, Judge.
You were lucky that you're not going to jail, Miss Green, and I'm putting now a scram monitor on your ankle. Any further violations will result in your bond being revoked and you will go into custody. You understand? I don't give a rat's behind what the excuse is. Okay, we'll continue supervision. He gets a scram today. Thanks, guys.
good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, come on up.
So I'm here on an off-docket matter. My client is here today.
Okay,
It is case number 261763. Mr. Robert?
so 2617.
2617630. And there's a 634, which is a UCW, but it's out of the same term.
Coming up, sir. Sir, you're charged with racing on a highway. You're also charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay.
On April 29th, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer was working undercover and observed motor vehicles participate in 3 different street races on 610, ranging from the 3500 block to the 6000 block. The motor vehicle race included a Corvette, Mustang, and a Charger. In all 3 races, all the vehicles slowed down to a speed of 20, 40 miles per hour in a 60 mile per hour zone.
Were they side by side?
They were not, Your Honor.
It's not state limited. But it is side by side, Your Honor.
Of course.
The vehicles then accelerated to the speed of 100 miles per hour. All races were captured on video. A traffic stop was conducted. Defendant identified by his Texas driver's license and had a loaded handgun in possession.
So, Your Honor, you know where I'm going on this.
Yeah,
They
but I
were
mean,
Side by side, they had allegedly witnessed 3 of these. At no point does the officer or the deputy involved in this ever say that my client was side by side with any of those vehicles, whether they accelerated or not.
let's do this. I don't have time to get in a huge formal, let's have a formal hearing on Monday. I'm gonna have him come back Monday and then I'll give you as much time as you need and we'll go forward and we'll delve deep into it. I just gotta align people. It's,
I mean, the code is the code, it's not.
I get it, but I want to do a deeper dive as well. I'm not gonna just, I want to look at the code. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna give them a chance to do a further argument. I'm setting your case for a formal hearing on Monday. We will address it at that time. Now, you're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance. Do not race, perform any reckless driving, donut street takeovers. Otherwise, you will be arrested. You will go into custody. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll just have signed conditions. We'll let you go and we'll see it on Monday. And then we'll.
Could we actually set it for, I believe it's set normally for Tuesday. so
Yeah,
we
do
could
it
set
then.
for Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Just do what you need to do. Get any case law and then you two, and then we'll
Sounds great.
do a deep dive then.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
Can I briefly just reapproach on this screening?
Sure.
Ms. Veronica wanted me to let you know that, Judge Singer didn't use the usual.
okay. I'm ordering her to get a scram now.
No, yeah,
No, so these conditions were by Judge Singer and he did not for random drug testing and I know it's your.
That's okay. Please put it on. That's what we always do.
and while we have that, he also did require the AA, if we're gonna have her on a scram.
No, I'm not gonna require the AA. Yeah, yeah. Okay, hi. Come up, Mr. Reingold.
I have Mr. Barr on docket. He was said to address meeting hours. He's not present.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, maybe excuse.
Yes, ma'am. Take care. Hi, come on up.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Last name is Martinez.
Okay.
He's in custody.
That was good time.
Oh,
28, 29.
yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second. Let me address them because I'm gonna have to bring him out. He's got a.
You got a few.
Yeah, okay. Hi, come on up.
Real quick, Judge.
Yes.
I've got Mr. Darren Ford, who's in
Okay.
custody. I think he needs a bond set on the MAJ. The allegation is that he got arrested for marijuana,
Yeah, I'll set it at 5,001.
5,001.
Yeah.
I think it was set at 1,000 originally.
Uh-huh.
He's not working right now. He says he gives plasma to get by.
What do you want?
I want
Within reason.
2,000.
3,500.
I mean, I think that's on an MAJ. That's,
I mean, I can see if the new allegation was aggravated robbery, it's like it's possession of marijuana.
all right, 3,501.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, secondly, Ms. Susanna Saldan,
Okay,
she's in the box right here. And you've given her bond conditions, and I believe you stated that you wanted her to have 2 ankle monitors.
Yeah.
One for curfew and one for a screen.
uh-huh.
And so Judge, as far as the curfew is concerned,
No,
no. Well, but we're just asking for a change of the times.
I understand.
She works for NRG as a janitor, and her hours are from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night.
Bring me proof and we'll talk. I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
going to take her word for it.
We'll
Bring
get you
proof,
that on
Like
Monday.
actual letterhead, legitimate, not something on a bar napkin, and then we'll talk. And
Will do.
we'll tweak accordingly, but I'm not taking her word for anything.
Gotcha.
I mean, with all that we have.
I
Yeah,
understand.
okay,
All right, we'll do that next week.
see you Monday. Okay, hi, Mr. Whiteside, come on.
I have a date from Mr. Smith.
What, I'm sorry,
Mr. Smith,
what about him?
I'm a patron.
Oh, okay. Mr. Smith, come up. All right, Mr. Smith, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. This will now reflect as a conviction on your record. After today, you will now be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new DWIs that you pick up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will sentence you to this agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license, and good luck to you, sir. Please see the clerk. Thank you, Mr. Whitehead. All right. Hi, Lindsay.
I have an English minister safety review on Johnson.
You have a plea too. Johnson, come up. This is a theft, right? Ms. Johnson, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 6 days in jail with credit for 2 days. You need to understand this will now be a conviction on your record. A third theft, you're facing a felony offense. You understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Is this what you want to do, ma'am? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, man. Thank you, Lindsay.
Hey, Judge,
Justin.
may I approach?
Yeah.
I have 3 to approach on. One of them is beyond, this is on the docket. You
Okay.
came on Wednesday, you gave her PR box, you turned herself in and you verified that. She got the ankle monitor on this morning. You just need to get your
Great.
permission to reset.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Hawkins, I got this morning, it's a harassing communication, she got bond conditions.
Yes. No contact with the complaining witness and no weapon.
You're fine with that, the state was aware when they asked for those bond conditions, that she lives on the first floor of the apartment building, that the complainant lives on the 3rd floor. And they're not asking for her to be relocated or anything, she just, while she lives there, can't have contact with the complainant.
Right.
You understand? Okay, and then Ms. Moore, Carol Moore, I'll also got this approach on that, it's an older.
Yeah, that's an old case. So it's a failure to ID. Is discovery complete?
I'm checking right now, Judge. I have an offer on it.
Great. We'll give you one setting. It's nearly 450 days. We'll give you 30 days. At that time, she's got to be here.
Okay.
And then we'll
So
clear trial. Mhm. Yeah.
Thanks, Judge.
Have fun, Justin. Great. Have a great weekend.
Hey,
Hi.
Judge, one more time.
Okay, it's okay. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Judge, I'm
Double.
actually here on a case that was set on Monday, but we're going out of the country. So if we didn't hear from.
Yeah. For sure. What's the cause number?
Cause number is 2617
Okay.
274. They
Peralta. Okay. Is Mr. Peralta here? Come up, Mr. Peralta. All right, Mr. Peralta, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You speak English, right? You're charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
And Your Honor, I haven't had a chance to review the DIM, so I have to.
Go to it. Do it. Do it now.
Ms. Johnson? Yeah.
On April 26th, 2026, officer dispatched with reference to possible criminal mischief call. Prior to officers arriving, defendant exited the residence and entered into his vehicle, which was parked in a roadway. Upon officers' arrival, they observed the defendant in the driver's seat of the vehicle, which was stopped in the roadway of the 300 block of Witter with the engine on and transmission in park. The defendant was the only occupant of the vehicle. Officers had the defendant exit the vehicle and observed the defendant to have red, watery eyes, slow, slurred speech, and the strong odor of an intoxicating beverage coming from his breath in person. The defendant admitted to officers that he consumed 2 to 3 beers and came to the location because of an argument he was having on the phone with his wife. Officers spoke with the reportee of the criminal mischief, who advised that defendant had showed up to the residence to retrieve some personal property and was arguing with someone on the phone and became agitated and began to throw items and attempted to damage the television. Defendant exited the residence, entered his vehicle. She was able to maintain a visual of him in the vehicle until the officers arrived. The defendant admitted to operating the vehicle and arriving at the location after leaving through a rustic where he drank 3 12-ounce Bud Light beers. Defendant also advised he had no injuries, no physical disabilities, head injuries, not work or contacts, and takes no medication or drugs. During an inventory of the vehicle, officers located an open container of a 12-ounce Bud Light can located in the center constant cup holders. The can had liquid inside and liquid on the rim. The vehicle also had liquid spilled throughout as it had a strong odor of intoxicating beverage. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. 6 out of 6 HGN, 5 out of 8 walking turn, and 2 out of 4 one-leg stand. Defendants, sorry, Your Honor. DIC was read and defendant refused to provide a sample. A blood search warrant was executed.
Mr. Peralta, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case as a condition of your. Sure.
Okay. First of all, Judge, it says possible criminal mischief. He's in his house.
He's not charged with that.
Right, but that's the reason they approached the vehicle allegedly. They don't know. My client had not committed any traffic violations. He was just parking the car. There's no reason for them to come and have him step out of the car and begin a DWI's investigation.
Well,
And that's exactly what they did.
they're following up on a criminal mischief investigation. Can't they not go over there, get information, and then go seek to find who he is or where he is to investigate further?
According to the summary, they had to exit the vehicle immediately. And then they conducted the investigation at that point. No description. Yeah, no description, I have of the defendant. He didn't say anything.
No, she said, the wife said, yeah, he did this, he just got in his car and he took off. That's what she said.
It actually wasn't his wife, Judge. That wasn't,
Or-
it wasn't the wife, it was
Girlfriend or,
somebody, whoever it was.
is that right?
I'm going through the names, Your Honor.
Let's do this. He's not on docket today. I have a bunch of other people still to do. Let's do this last. Let me deal with them because they're on docket and then
Thanks, Judge.
just hang tight for a second and then we'll come back. And it'll give time for her to even go more. Come on.
How you doing, Judge? I have Della Cruz, first name William.
Okay.
Hi, Della Cruz, come on up. Because we also have another.
Mr. Dela Cruz, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You speak English? You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
On April 25th, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to an accident. Officer on scene advised that when she arrived, she observed 2 motor vehicles that had crashed head on. Officer advised the motor vehicle 1 had crossed over the middle lane onto oncoming traffic and struck another vehicle. Officer observed the driver still sitting in the driver's seat upon arrival. Defendant had slow responses and was unbalanced and advised that he had smoked a joint 2 to 3 hours ago. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, 0 out of 6 HGN, or 0 out of 6. Sorry, Your Honor. 0 out of 6 VGN, but did observe a slight spasm during HGN. 8 out of 8 walking turn and 3 out of 4 one-leg stand. DIC was provided a blood sample, results were 0.0. Defendant consented to blood draw and blood was drawn.
Mr. Dela Cruz, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. You're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be randomly tested. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand? You're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license or liability insurance. You must maintain both. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with them. Do not use alcohol. Do not use illegal drugs. Do you understand? Okay, we'll have you sign a receipt. We'll have you sign your conditions, and then you're free to go. Please. Hi, are you ready?
There's number on B18.
Okay. Do you need them brought out?
Yeah, it's good.
Please. Lindsay, do you want to talk while we're waiting?
It's a stash, please. So I can make.
Let's do it. I mean, it's going to take a while to get them out. Come on. Ready? Perez? Mr. Perez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you have done.
To confirm for his benefit, Your Honor, is that time, sir?
Yeah, yes. This is, but you need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. This may have grave immigration consequences on you. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Do you understand? Do you still want to do this? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. Like I said, you give up the right to appeals. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
90-day license suspension. Okay. All right, come on up, Ms. King. Okay. I'm assuming that you're asking for a bond. Your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I have to get to know you in about 20 seconds to see, should we set you a bond? Are you a dangerous person? If we set you a bond, everyone says that. Everybody and their brother says that, right? But paper tells me who you are. I don't know what kind of criminal history you have. I have no idea what you're charged with, but that goes into a lot as how we decide what to do. State.
Your Honor, the parties have agreed to a bond.
Okay, what's she charged with?
Ms. King was wanted out of Santa Rosa County, Florida for a probation violation on a larceny grand theft of $750, less than $5,000, which shows to be a felony there. I don't see any criminal history for her.
Okay,
Aside from this.
yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
And so the parties agreed to $2,500.
Sure, I'm okay with that. So understand, I will set you a bond, but you need to understand, you don't get multiple chances at this. You get one opportunity to do the right thing. That means you go to Florida and you turn yourself in, not, all right, I'm going to go next week. I'm going to go tomorrow. As soon as you get out, you need to make your way on there, because if you try to get there the last day and something happens, it doesn't matter. If you fail to turn yourself in, we give you 14 days from the date of your release. If you fail to do that, I'm going to revoke the bond. I will set it at 0 and I will not give you another one. I'm going to get you because you can't run forever. And this time I will hold you here until Florida gets you. You understand? Okay, done. Yeah, for sure.
Ready for the arraignment?
Yes.
Top of 11, Miller, come on up.
What time did Mr. Miller get here? Where do you live, Mr. Miller? Mr. Miller, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On March 15th, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to a traffic stop that was conducted on North Freeway. Defendant was observed traveling 120 miles per hour in a 65-mile-per-hour zone.
My God.
When the traffic stop was being conducted, defendant braked and almost caused a collision with the officer. Officer made contact with defendant and detected a strong odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from his breath and or person. Defendant stated he had consumed 2 Don Julio shots an hour prior to the initial traffic stop and was coming from a club. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, 4 out of 6 HGN, 3 out of 8 walk and turn, and 0 out of 4 one night stand. DIC was read and defendant provided a breath sample. Result for 0.143 and 0.145.
Does he have a license to drive?
Yes, Your Honor, he has a license from West Virginia. I'm running it right now.
At 120 miles an hour, I'm now ordering you not to drive, Mr. Miller. Do you understand? If I find that you do, I will revoke your bond. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be randomly tested. If I find that you're using, likewise, I'm going to put you in jail. You have already missed court once. Every time you miss court, we revoke, raise the bond, and it doubles, triples, quadruples, quintuples. Do you understand? Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? How do you support yourself? Okay. Do you mind providing them with an application, please?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. We're going to give you an application. I need you to sign a reset, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir. Okay, come on up. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Sorry. It's actually Monday. I didn't get a chance to get it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on, let me get them out of here because don't go. Sam,
Hey, Judge.
do you mind hitting the sound bar? There's a power.
Can you hear me,
Hold on,
Judge?
Sam.
It's on, Judge.
Okay, what are we doing with Cooligan, man?
So I emailed John. He's out of the office. We're just waiting on the contract, Judge. He's already got the interlock on. So once we have a contract that we can sign, then we can move forward.
What do you mean you're waiting on the contract?
I don't have the PTI contract. We've completed the TRAS.
So how do you have the interlock?
Because he had it as a condition of bond. So we already have that on.
What's the deal, Pickle?
I've got from April 15th is the last note I have, Judge, about the TRAS, IOP, application saved. I can email Kenneth Henry and see where the contract is.
Yeah, do you mind?
Yes, Judge.
Let's set it for late next week, Sam.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna email Kenneth now what's going on, okay?
Okay, good. And can we waive Mr. Cooligan's appearance for that?
If he paid the DA, well, he hasn't paid the DA fee. Just get the contract, pay the DA fee. If he's got everything done, then yes, okay?
Okay. All right. Thanks, Judge.
How about Thursday next week?
Sure.
Thursday good for us?
Judge,
What?
if I have to be here for that, my daughter does have cancer treatment that day.
Okay, I'll waive it. What day do you want next week?
On Friday, can we do Friday, Judge?
Friday? I'm gonna waive it regardless. Yeah. Okay, just all you have to do is pay the $300 fee, and that's the last thing you gotta do, other than sign the contract.
I already did that.
Huh?
The one I paid next door.
No, it's something
Okay,
different.
another one.
Yeah, so we'll have you sign a reset. We'll get out. I'll let you talk to your lawyer and he'll explain it more to you, okay? I'll waive it for the next one though. He's here, Sam, but yeah, I'll
Yeah,
waive it,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah, just tell him to call our office.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Thanks, Judge. Thanks.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Kobe.
Yes, Judge.
Who's your client?
So I have Miss Murphy, Demetria Murphy. She's got a bond violation. I was in there earlier talking with her. I just had to hop back to my office.
Is Miss Murphy here?
She was in the jury box.
Come up, ma'am.
Judge, it's 5 skips. I did speak to the pretrial or, folks there in the court. She told me that 4 of these were kind of late blows. One of them was a miss. So
I'm gonna put a scram on her ankle now. You will get a scram on your ankle now. If you have any violations further, you will go to jail. Do you understand? There's absolutely no tolerance going forward. Okay, hey, we'll give you just a normal reset, Kobe.
Okay, it's pretty early case, Judge. I appreciate that.
Give me, hold on, let me get your date.
Sure.
Vic, what do you say?
Judge, he originally had 6-9.
You want to keep 6-9?
That's fine. That'll work.
Okay, done. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. We're gonna have you sign your pretrial conditions. Michael,
Commissioner Connor.
come on.
And Dr. Matter, Your Honor, Mr. Brandon Knight, you had ordered for him no driving. He has the strap on his leg. He got the interlock open and you remove it. You said no. He was wanting, can we get a removal order for the interlock in the car?
What does he have now?
He has both the strap and the.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the one because he's got a scram, so we'll know if he's gonna drink.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
And also, Mr. Calvani, we approached about could he go for the religious holiday and
Oh,
he's done all the classes, Your Honor. He's done everything.
I don't know. I don't know. It's already 12:20. I have to get out of here because I got my daughter back in sick. Can we talk about it Monday?
Was hoping to see you again, but it's all right.
I don't know. You give me a second because come on,
Sorry.
5 minutes. Sean, come on.
Yes, Judge. So I'm just gonna straighten it down so it makes more sense. On April 26th in Harris County, an officer dispatched 309 Witter Street in reference to a possible criminal mischief in progress involving a known suspect, Jose Peralta, that was breaking property and quote, going crazy on the report call. Prior to the officer arrival, the subject exited the residence and entered a motor vehicle parked in the roadway in front of the residence. Upon officer arrival, the officer observed the defendant in the driver's seat of the motor vehicle, stopped at the roadway with the engine on and in park. The reportee of the criminal mischief advised that she did not want to pursue charges, but advised that the defendant was arguing on the phone, throwing items, and soon after exited the residence, entered the motor vehicle, and she maintained visual on him in the motor vehicle until officers arrived. Officers observed the defendant to have strong odor of alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and red watery eyes, and admitted to having 2 to 3 beers and operating the motor vehicle. An open 12-ounce Bud Light was in the center console with liquid inside and liquid spilled throughout the vehicle. SFSTs were 6 out of 6 HGN, 5 out of 8 walk and turn, and 2 out of 4 one-night stand. DIC was read and refused. Blood search was conducted through the warrant. License not eligible.
If I can read the summary, basically what it says is, upon police arrival, Officer Watson observed the described subject. There's no description. given.
He's talking about him. He's talking about Mr. Peralta.
I'm just reading what this says, Judge. It
Yeah,
says
okay.
described subject. I mean, the cop, there's no description given in the call or anything. It's my point. There's nothing that they ever described what the subject looks like. So it says they observed the described subject here and after the defendant in the private vehicle of Durango, which was stopped in front of the house, with the engine on, transmission and park. The defendant was the only occupant of the vehicle. Officer Watson and other officers had the defendant exit the vehicle. Number one, there's not a description of the defendant.
He sees him at the apartment and he sees him get into the
No,
car.
that's not what it says, Judge. That's
Did you
what it
not
says.
say that?
The reportee said that she observed him exit the residence and enter the motor vehicle, and the call was for quote, Jose Peralta, a known suspect.
Right, it's 10 o'clock at night, Judge. Remember, this is nighttime. They're approaching in the middle of the park vehicle. They haven't seen him get into the car. There's no real description of him. And the first thing they do, they come and get him out of the car and tell him, hey, we're going to do BWI investigation.
She points to the subject who it is,
It
right?
doesn't say that.
So the reportee advises that she had seen him enter the car and maintain visual on him in the car until they arrived.
And that's after.
Did she tell the officer, oh, that's him?
I'm just gonna read straight from the dibs on it. The reportee advised the defendant showed up at the residence, retrieved some personal property, was arguing on the phone, was agitated and throwing items, attempting to damage TV. Soon after exited the residence and entered his vehicle, and she maintained visual of the defendant in the vehicle until police arrived. The officer contacted the defendant is the next sentence.
There's nothing in there that they go to her and say, hey, that's the guy right there. Nothing, there's no facts like that. As a matter of fact, what he's saying about the keeping an eye on her doesn't come toward the end or toward the middle of the summary.
Aren't they allowed to go investigate?
Well, of course they have a right to investigate, Judge, but they don't know who this guy is. There's no description given of the defendant. They went and spoke to her afterwards. And she apparently she must have said, yeah, I think visual on it, but there's nothing that there's nothing in the facts which indicate that they went and spoke to her and she said, yeah, he's right there in the car. Now, yeah, if that's the case, if they say that, then that's okay. I understand. That's not what happened. They just went to the car, took him out, began an investigation. And There's no probable cause for the stop, Judge. There's no violation of any traffic. There's no traffic violation that he's committed.
Well, the point is that
There's
the
no-
investigating to see if this is the person, right? And a lot of times they'll get the person and then they'll take them back to the scene. Hey, is this who this person is that did this?
But
You
they didn't
know?
do that. They took him out, they had him exit, and then they began the sobriety test. And then afterwards is when they spoke to her.
I do have the DINs that upon a police arrival, Officer Watson observed the described subject, the defendant in the driver's seat of the vehicle.
That's my point, there's no description given of. And as a gen summary.
I don't know.
So we would argue that it's a call out for criminal mischief for a known suspect, Jose Peralta, who 40 keeps eyes on the suspect sitting in the car. And they then arrive and see him in the driver's seat and then take statements on the scene during the investigation, which then they get clues with the DWI when they go up to him in a car. Start the DWI investigation from there.
Again, the reporting, there's nothing here.
I mean, this is probable cause. It's such a low burden, you know? Beyond a reasonable doubt, it's a completely different standard, you know? But for probable cause purposes, all they're doing is investigating, you know? And to try to put one and one together, they get them and do they go back to the scene and to try to identify that this is the person?
So from my reading of the DINs, it's two residences right next to each other and the car on the roadway outside of it. So it's the call to that location and then all that happens basically like.
Does he drive at all?
He's in the, so it's operations and the vehicle's on in the park in the road. So that's what they arrive.
Does anybody see him drive? Does she see him drive?
From the DINs judge, it's.
No, Judge. And there is an issue with it because the car was on and not, right? Obviously, the evidence will show it.
Well, he's saying the car's on, but
With the engine on and the vehicle in park.
does she see him drive at all?
Just up checking the DINs judge, so
Mhm.
it's the recording.
There's nothing to indicate that she had.
Just says that he entered the vehicle and she maintained the visual on him.
Yeah,
in the vehicle.
all right, I'm gonna find no PC.
He also admitted to driving from one location to the residence.
That's after he was arrested.
But that's something for trial purposes, for a motion to suppress, not for purposes of probable cause. This is probable cause just to see if there's enough to go forward.
It does say that, yes, Judge, I'm sorry, I missed that. The defendant admitted to operating the above described vehicle and arrived at 309 Witter after leaving 308, where he drank 3 12-ounce Bud Light beers.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna find PC then. I don't keep making, come up. Mr. Peralta, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. You're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. Because it's a second offense, you're not allowed to drive any vehicle that's not equipped with an ignition interlock. If I find that you're consuming alcohol, I will revoke your bond. Do you understand? Okay, we're going to have you sign the conditions, and then after that, you guys are free to go.
Thank you.
All right, please. All right, come on up. Yeah.
I think the coroner needed work from you to remove Mr. McKnight's, Mr. Knight's interlock.
Yes.
Yes.
So that you want the free trial services, he has it with.
He voluntarily got it.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Okay. all right.
yeah.
It says that can't.
Yeah, he's got a scram. Okay,
And then,
the other guy?
He has completed his SOP, his effective decision making in DWI review offenders since the last time he came. But he hasn't paid his DPS, fees, so he owes $1,426.
Wow. He owes a lot of money and, you know, how long is he going? Does he want to go?
for 30 days.
Did he do the community service? Last time we were here, he hadn't even started it.
I haven't been able to confirm that he's enrolled in community service because the lady was out of office. But I see he's enrolled with the Houston Fleischer, but I haven't been able to confirm that he's.
What are the dates of your trip? Not happy with you. You're still not in compliance.
States is from tonight to the fifth, fourth,
To the 5th of what?
fifth of next month.
Okay, I'll allow you to travel for the month. We're gonna check back with you on the 6th to make sure that you're back. If you're not back, it's not gonna go well. You understand? Okay, all right,
Thank you.
done. Have a safe trip. Guys, I need you to bring someone out, please. It's Martinez, right? Okay.
Yes, and I also do have a gentleman here out of custody we need to approach your bonds.
Who?
It is Mr. Tunson, Gary Tunson.
We've already done everything with Mr. Thompson.
We have, Judge, however, I would like to request him to have it affordable and a non-driving.
No. He's driving a car. He's gonna have to put the interlock on the car.
Well, the issue is, Judge, he's gonna have to go. He's not gonna have it much longer.
I don't know that for sure. If that happens, bring me proof and we'll talk. But until that point, I'm not gonna trust that he's not gonna drive without alcohol on. I don't want to take that kind of risk. He's gonna have to do it. If it does get repoed, bring proof and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Jeff.
Of course. Hey,
Real quick, my client doesn't have a vehicle, but it's driving.
he had a vehicle that he
All right.
went pulled over. He's got to put it on.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not gonna trust it again.
Okay.
Hey, can we go through the list?
Bottom of one, top of two.
5,002. On both. And then the bottom of 2 as well, 2501. Mr. Martinez. Over and over and over and over and over. Some people just don't. 8/18/25 theft. 11/4 failure to ID. 11/4 DWI second. The next day, another theft. A month later, criminal mischief. And somehow, while I'm bond for all that, now another theft. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open cases. Sorry, 6. And this is not my first rodeo with Mr. Martinez. I have had him on here at least 4 different cases, and all those cases at 7505, because at least 5 different occasions he's failed to appear for a court. You are a flight risk, Mr. Martinez. And I will now set each of your bonds at what's reasonable in light of 6 open cases and that he can't come to court.
Well, Your Honor, I don't have an excuse for you, but I do have an explanation I'd like to give you.
No kidding.
If I may. In the past, unfortunately, he had stumbled into some homelessness due to some issues with him and his wife. He broke up, he got kicked out. That led down to some snowballing effect into couch surfing and bad decision making. However, he's now back with his wife. They have a place. He's got a job at a landscaping for a business. He's doing his own landscaping on the weekends to make some extra money. I do have contact with I have a contact number for his wife and his. We are absolutely willing to do GPS monitoring. He understands, we talked in detail about this court's position on bond violations and missing court. I understand the court's hesitance. So I'm not asking for a PR bond. However, he is indigent and him and his wife do have a couple kids together and he's the breadwinner. So I would like to ask this court if you'd be open to it for $1,000 bond. Sure. Yeah, that's okay. No, this. With GPS conditions and we're willing to go by Kirby.
That's cute. No. Each of your bonds will be set at 25,006 because I find by clear and convincing evidence, there are no non-financial conditions that will suffice to get you to come to court and to protect our community. You have 6 open cases, and on 4 of the last cases that you've had here, you have failed to appear on 5 different occasions. Now, if you do end up posting bond, you will get a GPS prior to release. You will be under house confinement. You are not to drive. You are not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And no contact with, tell me where are all the thefts from?
The newest theft is from Walmart. The one from October is also from Walmart. And the one from August is from Target.
You are not to go to Walmart. You are not to go to Target. And Mr. Leonard, I want to give you a brief that prior for anything on these cases, I would like to do a TRS to see how we go forward, because it's apparent that I just don't know what the correct way of going forward in light of the fact that, Mr. Martinez, let me give you a little perspective. In 1 year, you have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases in 1 to 1.5 years. I really don't know how to go forward, but I think that it would be prudent and wise to probably do a TRS to see. So there we go.
Will that be something issued about today?
I don't know. I mean, we can, if you'd like. I'd like to talk to him for you to talk to him to see how, but
Richard, yeah, we spoke already today. If we can get that started.
yeah, I think that's probably,
I'll get started on the.
okay.
On the cases.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Have you revoked these current ones?
All of them. They're all 25,006.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Ms. Linden. Hey, and
So remember the notice of appeal, you said that you didn't want, they didn't approach on. So just so you know, the appeal process is gonna still go through. So do you want to set up, do you not want to sign it, or do you want to?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, people are supposed to approach, people are supposed to ask for a appeal bond. I mean, there's a whole host of things that you're supposed to do. We don't just, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Top of 7.
Yep.
That's the one number.
2501.
Top of 14. Rodriguez. There's a check.
Nothing, just keep going.
Bottom of 16 and top of 17. Council said you allowed to accept Monday.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Go ahead and sit back in the.
Rodriguez.